direct stress and temperature, which again depends on the cutting speed or cutting velocity and the feed. Then application of the cutting fluid, which governs the cooling and the lubrication process. Once again I am repeating, the application of the cutting fluid which governs the process of cooling and lubrication. Now, in machining too soft and ductile materials by tools like HSS or uncoated carbide, the built-up edge may grow larger and overflow towards the finished surface. The built-up edge will grow larger, will become larger in shape or size, and it will overflow towards which point? Towards the finished surface. That means the surface which has already been machined, whose machining has already got completed. It will overflow towards that surface through the flank. Now, while the major part of the detached built-up edge goes away along with the flowing chip, a small part of the built-up edge may remain stuck on the machined surface. And what will happen? It goes without saying that it will deteriorate or it will spoil the surface finish of the machined surface, which is not at all desired. Now, built-up edge formation needs certain level of temperature at the interface depending upon the mutual affinity of the workpiece material and the tool material. I told you this thing earlier also. Built-up edge formation needs a certain level of temperature. That means temperature should be more than that level at the interface of the chip and the tool, depending upon the mutual affinity of the workpiece material, or ultimately it will be workpiece material only. We should say chip material, which is nothing but the workpiece material, between the workpiece material and the material of the cutting tool. Now, with the increase in the cutting speed and the feed, the cutting temperature will increase, and this will favor formation of built-up edge. This will accelerate or encourage or indulge or favor the formation of built-up edge. But if the cutting speed is raised too high beyond a certain limit, then built-up edge will be squashed out or will be thrashed out by the flowing chip before the built-up edge can grow. Once again I am repeating, if the cutting speed is raised to a very, very high level beyond a certain limit, then the built-up edge will get thrashed out by the flowing chip before built-up edge can grow. This thing is a very important thing which is to be kept in mind while carrying out machining of mainly the ductile materials. Now, what can be the effects of the formation of this built-up edge? Now, formation of this built-up edge causes several adverse or harmful effects. One is the formation of built-up edge unfavorably changes the rake angle at the tool tip, which causes increase in the cutting forces and power consumption. This is not at all desired. Next, repeated formation and dislodgement of the built-up edge causes fluctuation in cutting forces. Obviously, it will do so because the built-up edge is getting formed and then it is getting sheared off and moves along with the flowing chip. So this process is taking alternately and this process is repeating itself infinitely. So what will happen? This will result in fluctuation in the cutting forces, and as a result it induces vibrations, which is definitely harmful for the tool job as well as the machine tool on which the machining has been carried out. And because of all this, the surface finish of the finished workpiece will definitely be poor. It will definitely get adversely affected rather. Again, one more interconnected effect of all these points. This may reduce the tool life by accelerating tool wear at its rake surface by adhesion and flaking. So all these are the adverse or harmful effects of built-up edge. So I think whatever I have discussed today, based on that, already you have developed a fair idea about the causes of formation of built-up edge, the harmful effects or the adverse effects resulting from the formation of built-up edge, and regarding the characteristics of built-up edge. Hope this you have gained quite a good idea about all these three things which I have told just now. So this much for today. Thank you so much for your patient hearing. That's stress and temperature.